Welcome to another Tech Support with Mr. Stahl. Today, Google Calendar Basics. All right, well, you've got a Google account. You've heard there's a calendar. Let's go check it out. So there are a couple ways to get there. First thing, well, I've got it open, but one of the things you could do is open a new tab and just start typing calendar. And especially if you're on a Chromebook, you can see here it's going to pop up and suggest calendar.google.com, which is a great way to do it. And then you could just hit enter. The other thing you could do is use the waffle menu here and go right to Google Calendar. And then it'll pop up. So this is the default layout for Google Calendar. You'll notice up at the top here you can navigate between days or weeks just by moving forwards and backwards. It usually starts in the week view, not week as in puny, but week as in 7 days. You could go to the month view. You could go to the 2-week view or the agenda view. Agenda could be nice, especially if you're looking at multiple calendars with multiple assignments, because it gives you your calendar in a list. So I'm going to go back to week, and I also want to point out these two areas over here on your left. So we've got My Calendars and Other Calendars. My Calendars are the ones that come with your personalized account. So if you created an event for yourself, it would be under your calendar. So this one is for me. There's also a reminders calendar. You can create an event in here and make it a reminder. Like take out the trash. And you could make it a reminder. Well, let's not worry about that now, but it'll remind you. The other thing you can do is click down here in Other Calendars. And here is where, for a student, all of the calendars for each of your Google Classrooms will show up. So if you have myself and Mr. Ween and Mrs. Kane and maybe Mrs. Petrin for media, all of those Google Calendars will show up, and then you can switch between them and toggle them on and off by clicking on them. So there's one. So I'm going to turn on my A block and my B block science and D and E. And so while yours will probably be different colors, if you wanted to, you could change the color by coming over to the little drop down arrow. Here I am, and edit the color. Green. There we go. And let's make E block red. Maybe B block something else. Let's make B block a little. There we go. So now I've got 4 different colors. So you can use this and to organize your calendar in terms of your assignments, your life, anything else that you would want to put on there. There are some things that you could add, like other calendars. I bet if you looked it up, you could add the Patriots calendar. Not that I personally would do that, but here it is. Now, and I wonder if some of you might be more inclined to use it if you knew that it has really great apps for Android phones and for Apple phones. They're really good. It makes it very useful. You can see it wherever you are. So with that in mind, go forth and calendar.